Hey, what's going on, y'all? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. I am going to do a really quick video because the thought just came to mind, and that's how I do things. So, I'm driving down here. Several people over the weekend, they're just reaching out, going, "Hey, Brian, I've watched a couple of your videos, and I'm hearing about peptides, and tell me, how does it compare, and why are they so effective? Number one, and number two, I mean, how is it different than like taking a drug or a pharmaceutical?" So this video is for you guys. I want to make it just crystal clear, super understandable, and this is not any scientific terms, obviously. And this video, I have to do the stupid disclaimer, I'm not a doctor, obviously. And this is not medical advice. It's not meant to treat, prevent, cure any diseases, triage, or whatever. All that bullshit, that's out of the way. I gotta say that because these social media platforms are really crazy. I wake up this morning, I've been kicked out of groups and all this stuff. Not by the admins, but like the platforms, or you've been suspended. And then I gotta, no, you didn't understand what I was saying, and then they give me access again. So anyway, try to make it real clear for the bots or the algorithms or whatever to understand what I'm saying is just my opinion. Okay, I got the First Amendment, 1776 here. I got the Second Amendment too. So I can have an opinion, and I can also, give some examples and do these videos and try to make it kind of clear to you. I'm going to use an analogy that I think is really appropriate for the time. What happened this weekend, here, I'm going to compare this to peptides, okay? So follow me here. I'll try to be quick. Us going down to Venezuela and taking out a dictator, or capturing a dictator, you got millions of Venezuelans that are down there celebrating right now, like they're free. It's awesome. Okay. If you're on the other side and you're like one of those Trump haters, or if you happen to suffer from Trump derangement syndrome, I don't have any time or patience for you. Just please unfriend me, block me, unsubscribe. Just don't follow me. I just don't have the patience for your bullshit. Because the Venezuelans, they're happy. They are celebrating. Okay. America, fuck around and find out. This is how we did it, and this is how it's related to peptides. When you go to war, there's all sorts of damage. There's all sorts of collateral damage, is what they call it. You go in and you drop bombs and you do all sorts of devastation. That's the way that pharmaceuticals work, okay? You got heartburn, or you got depression, or whatever, you take a pill, and you're not just putting out that one campfire, you are destroying the entire forest. You're bombing the entire freaking forest to put out a campfire. That's what drugs do. Just look at it, all the side effects of every single kind of medication out there, everything that's in your medicine cabinet. And when you drive by a CVS pharmacy or Walgreens and the line is out the door, people are taking these damn drugs, these medicines prescribed by their doctors that are FDA approved, that are killing you. There's hundreds of side effects to them, because you take the medicine and it just nukes your whole body and gives you a ton of side effects. So right now my mom is struggling. She's got cancer, but her battle is not against cancer, it's against the damn chemo. Okay, so she started taking chemo, and now she's sick. She wasn't sick before the chemo. Now the battle is with chemo. So the chemo goes in and just nukes her entire body. Instead of just going out and addressing the cancer and removing the cancer like we did down in Venezuela, we went in and we removed the cancer. No collateral damage. We got in, we were precise, got out. Navy SEALs or whoever it was, whatever military branch did this, just did it with precision. They dropped a helicopter on a military base, and in 3 minutes they're in and out. That's the way peptides work, compared to going to war and having all this damage. There was no damage down in Venezuela. We got what mission accomplished. We went in, we were on a mission, and we got in and we got out, and we removed the threat. Chemotherapy and all the other drugs and medication that everybody's on, they're nuking your whole body, and they're just going to war. So I hope that makes sense for you. Again, I'm trying to really dumb it down because this is how my brain works. So I'm not giving you all the science behind it in this video. I'll do another video where I read from a teleprompter and give you all the big words and all that stuff. 90% of the shit you're not going to understand anyway, but all the people on TikTok and Instagram and all that stuff, they look really smart because they're reading from a teleprompter. So if you can wrap your arms around that, that's how peptides work. Precision, accuracy, in and out, address the problem, fix the problem, remove the problem, and then get the hell out. That's what we did this weekend, and that's the way that peptides work. So do your own research. ChatGTP or whatever the heck it's called, AI, Grok, any of those. Look up retatrutide, look up MOTS-C, look up NAD+. Those are just a couple. And then it'll start pulling up all these different things. And don't just peg peptides as like a weight loss thing, because that's just one effect of a handful of peptides. There's stuff that I'm taking right now that help with your sleep and reset your circadian rhythm, and now you're having vivid dreams and you're rested. I was hanging out with a couple friends about a week ago, and with the conversation of sleep came up, and my friends don't sleep. They don't get 8 hours of sleep, which I guess is more and more common the more people I ask. You don't get 8 hours of sleep? No, I'm up throughout the night. I got a hard time falling asleep, and then I wake up, and then I go back to bed, and then I wake up, and then 3 or 4 hours is pretty much all I get. There's a couple things that I'm taking right now, 2 of them, that I'm getting a really good 8 hours restful sleep, and it's awesome. So that's something that peptides can help with. My mom with cancer and with the chemotherapy, neuropathy is a big thing. Now, all of my aunts and uncles, they all have neuropathy, so they take the prescription stuff, and they don't watch my videos, but I know this because of Mom. So our whole family's got neuropathy. So I put Mom on 3 different peptides, and over the last week, it's going down. She's not hurting in the middle of the night. Her pain is going away. It's actually working. There's still some irritation in her foot, in her feet, but it's not the shooting pains and having to take an Oxycontin or something to go to sleep. By the way, Facebook, I know you're listening. I did use the name of a DRUG. I'm not talking about anything bad. These are things that are just out there. So hopefully this video doesn't get taken down because I said that word. But as an alternative to taking a narcotic to numb the pain and then create other problems, the 3 peptides that she's taking are actually reducing the inflammation in that area and helping a lot. So if you know anybody that has neuropathy that struggles with that, look it up. Go to ChatGTP, start doing a search on a couple things, and it'll just take you through a conversation. You can ask about different peptides. I'll give you a list of like 14 different peptides that my kangaroo is taking, and it's just addressing all these problems with precision, accuracy. It's not bombing my entire body. It's going in, addressing the problem, and getting out. So anyway, I said it was going to be a short video. I'm under 10 minutes. Good. Love y'all. Have a great Monday, and hit me up if you want more information about peptides. Bye.